So you want to crush it on YouTube in 2021. In this episode of the vlog, I'm going to share what I have learned after 4 years of engaging significantly on this platform and what I really dug into and saw explosive growth with my clients and what I believe as we look to the future you need to invest in so that you can crush it in 2021 and beyond. So YouTube continues to explode. The time that people are spending on YouTube is significant. It's essentially the new TV, and people are actually watching it on their physical TVs, but it's mobile, it's desktop, it's TV. But what we're seeing is time of video view continues to expand. The time that people are spending at any time on YouTube is continuing to increase. So it's not just short cat videos, and it's even not just instructional videos to figure out how you fix your headlight. It's a lot more than that, and it is still funny cat videos, and it is still tutorial videos, but it's also full entertainment. It's also, you can look at Joe Rogan putting up 3-hour, 4-hour videos that are getting millions of views, and he's not alone in that. Or you saw the explosive growth of Mr. Beast, who I believe is the fastest growing YouTuber in the history of YouTube over the past couple of years. It's incredible what's happening on this platform. And the opportunity, if you're just now getting into it, is still massive. You're not too late to this game. I believe we're still just in the infancy of what's going to happen in the future of YouTube. So I'm glad you're ready to invest, and I'm going to share my tips here about what you should do and where you should invest in 2021 to crush it. So the first thing you've got to do is to find your voice. Now the mistake I see people making is, I'm going to make a funny cat video, and then I'm going to make a tech tutorial, and then I'm going to make a video about my family, and I'm going to just put everything that I ever even think about creating on this channel, and that's not going to work. When people subscribe to your channel, and this is why a lot of people have multiple channels, because they have multiple interests, they're subscribing to similar content that you're posting. And what will often happen is they'll have that one random video go viral, and then people subscribe, and then they're like, wait, that's not what I'm interested in. And then they stop paying attention, and their channel becomes fairly irrelevant. And so you want to find your voice, and a lot of that does have to do with testing different things. And I found with this channel, it is primarily about social media, but I've actually found that tech reviews, specifically around virtual reality, have performed better. Now, I think there's less videos about that, so it's helped me find that niche. I have less to talk about though, so I don't know that I could do a whole channel on that, and it ties into social media. And so I stay essentially focused on social media, and then I've also done some random tech reviews on cameras and other things that tie into social media for the most part. And then I've had a few random one-offs, but I would say that's probably more of a mistake than it is intentional or a best practice. And so as you want to prioritize YouTube and you want to crush it on this platform, you need to really focus in on, who am I trying to reach? What do I know best, or what value can I best create? And maybe it's, I want to reach teenagers, and I want to do it through entertaining, and I'm a juggler, and I can just juggle crazy things. If that's your thing, lean into what you're good at, what you're passionate about, what people have told you they like watching you do or listening to you say, and then think about who that audience is and create content for that audience around your passion or your interest or whatever it is that you want to do, but find your voice. The second thing is create great content. Now, this should go without saying, but I think we've gotten to a place where it's like, just ship it, just get it out there, just use your phone and put it up. And I do think there's something to that. I think you've got to get it out, and perfection should not be what you're striving for, but quality matters. And in 2021, just a quick iPhone video that you shot, maybe even in vertical, is probably not going to be what you want to do, at least not on a regular basis. You want to shoot well thought out, well created, well edited, intentional content that's going to add value to the people that are watching it. And so some of that is production quality, some of that is messaging, intentionality, some of that is in storytelling. But the people finding your content. There's now lots of content. You're probably not the only person creating content around your niche. And so figure out what content that is you're going to create, find that voice, and then create high quality content connected to that message. All right, the third tip is to use YouTube functions and features. Now, this is to use things like the thumbnail. I cannot over prioritize the thumbnail. This is Mr. Beast especially. Go look at Mr. Beast's channel if you want to see some great thumbnails in intentionality, because he gets your attention. It's almost impossible to scroll by Mr. Beast's video because his thumbnails are so eye-catching. And so as you create and put a lot of time and energy into creating great content, make sure you're presenting it well for people to engage with it. So that thumbnail is going to be very decisive, or it needs to catch people's attention so that they're going to choose to click on your video. Make sure you're using end screens at the end of your video so that they can watch other videos and so that they can easily subscribe to your channel. Make sure you're using all of these functions. Fill out the description, use the tags. YouTube provides a lot of options to help you better engage with your audience. And this isn't television where you're flipping the channels. This is interactive television where people can click, they can interact, they can comment. And so this is video, so it's similar to television that way, but the behaviors are different, and you need to utilize the functionalities that exist within YouTube as a platform as a whole. The fourth thing is to prioritize search engine optimization. YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world. It's owned by Google, which is the #1 search engine in the world, and people go to YouTube, and where I used to flip the channels of my television, I now search YouTube for things that I'm interested in. So it might be I'm searching for that tutorial video, or I'm searching for some news or information or some tips on LinkedIn, or whatever it is that you might talk about or you might do on your YouTube channel. Think about search. Now, prioritize your title when it comes to search. Think about search even before you're creating your content. What might somebody be searching that you'd want them to find your channel, and what video can you create with what title, with a title connected to that search that's going to add value when they watch it, that they're going to then want to subscribe to your channel and watch other videos. Be thoughtful about search. This is a search engine, and you need to create content that is very searchable and is going to be what people are looking for when they search for that video. So be very intentional in the content you're creating, the titles, the description, the tags, to make sure that it is optimized to the best of its ability for search. Now, the last tip that I want to give you is to follow the numbers. What the data that YouTube gives you on your audience tells you a ton. And if you're not paying attention to the numbers, you're really missing out on one of the biggest opportunities that is with YouTube. When people put out television shows in the past, they had to make a lot of assumptions about who was watching them. With YouTube, you can know if you have more male or female audience members, how young or old they are, or what other interests they have, or even how long they watched and when they stopped watching, and what search terms engaged them best, how they got to your video, what they did after your video. YouTube will tell you so much about your audience, which is going to help you create more videos and better videos and more engaging videos for that audience and other people like them. And so as you better know your audience, you're able to better support that audience and provide value to that audience. So follow the numbers and listen to what those numbers tell you. Don't just watch video views. Video views is one of the most or least valuable aspects of YouTube. I think minutes watched is a much more critical number that you want to be watching from an engagement standpoint. So pay attention. What videos are getting the most minutes watched, but then also all the other nuances to the analytics that YouTube is giving you. So pay attention to those numbers and respond to them. As you watch those, and maybe it's on a weekly basis, maybe it's on a daily basis, adapt and adjust based on what the numbers are telling you. I hope that was helpful. I hope you're going to crush it on YouTube in 2021. I'd love for you to comment below and share a link to your YouTube channel. Let other people find your channel and share any other tips that you have learned on YouTube so that we can collectively crush it in 2021 and beyond on this platform. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, and we will see you again on the next episode.